Hey, Jess.
Hey,
Hi. What's your name, baby?
What's going on, guys? This is Bruce. What are you doing? And right now, you're about to see one of the most delusional, delusional. That's not even right. That's not even, no. Delusional, crazy, then lost her mind. She's talking about being in a fairy tale at 30 years old. This is crazy. Y'all check this out.
my name's Jessica,
Jessica, where you calling me from?
Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama.
Yes,
All right. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 30.
30. Um, and what you do for a living?
I'm actually a principal at a school.
Principal. Okay. You have any children?
I do have one. She's 7.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have not.
Okay. And so we got Jessica. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. So we got Jessica, Mobile, Alabama, 30, Sagittarius, principal, mom to a 7-year-old.
Yes,
Never
ma'am.
married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I need somebody that's going to provide, that is well rounded, and everything around the house. I don't want to have to call nobody if I got a leak, if I need my yard fixed. I just need somebody well rounded and providing in all things, and that's a follower
Providing
of Jesus
all
Christ
things.
as well.
Okay. Um, what's your deal breakers?
You see, I'm gonna start doing this where I have the comments running so you guys can see the comments because she just said she want a well-rounded person, right? There's one thing to get a well-rounded person, but then she turns around. Well, let me let the video play because this one here gonna irritate me already. I can see it.
Oh, I can't take no mama boys.
No mama boys?
Mm-mm. No Trump supporters, and that's all I can think of at the moment.
Okay. Um, should he look a certain way?
I feel like I'm over the stage of the way that people look. I'm kind of gearing towards. I like them a little ugly now,
You
just a
like them look
tad bit.
ugly?
She must be trying to match herself. She must be trying to match herself. I don't get it with these women. Quick to say you want somebody a little ugly, and that's when the delusion starts, and the fact that you must don't look in the mirror. I remember not too long ago, a lady told me I should look in the mirror before I. First of all, I don't talk about people like that. I don't demean people and belittle people. Now I will counter stupid stuff that people say, like she's saying about a little ugly. But now you should tell her to look in the mirror. She need to look in the mirror first.
Little ugly. I don't need everybody looking at them.
They call that medium ugly.
Medium ugly. That's it.
They call it medium ugly. Okay.
Well, I wonder what they call her. I wonder what they call her. I'm kind of curious. I wonder what's her level of ugliness.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, I need at minimum 6 figures.
Get out,
So minimum
man.
100K in Mobile, Alabama. That's like a millionaire, right?
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
6 figures. So if he made 75K, you couldn't mess with him.
No,
Woo!
I provide a pretty luxurious lifestyle for myself and my child. So anybody coming in matching or below me, it's just not gonna work.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
What if he had 75? That would be 75K in addition to what you already have. So wouldn't that be an increase? Or you're saying you want to meet a man and you don't want to pay no more bills ever again?
The latter. Meet a man. I ain't trying to pay no more.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Was that the dynamic you had with your son's father?
Absolutely not.
No, I don't feel like that. That doesn't count though.
How does it not count? You have a whole.
Shut the fuck. Shut. No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Okay, so your last baby daddy probably made about 40,000. You come up here and push a whole extra 60. I want 100. I want he got to at least be 6 figures. Man, I don't know what to say. It's like I don't know what to say, man. I'm done.
Child by that man.
It doesn't count. It
Well,
don't
let me
count.
say this. Okay, let me say
Okay.
this to you.
Her and her
Maybe to
baby
you it
daddy don't
doesn't
count.
count, but it will count to men. Okay?
Stupid.
So I think women, you got to understand the male's perspective. So what you're telling me is and not saying that it's not going to happen, but here's the ask. If a man doesn't make more than you, he's out, right? So if there's a man that doesn't make 6 figures, you won't even give him an opportunity.
I beg
Period.
your pardon.
Now, but you had a whole child by a man who didn't make 6 figures, and now you want a 6-figure man to take care of you and your child. So you got to understand the male's mind and how he may say, well, how is that fair?
She
Like,
don't
I
have a
have
clue.
to take care of you and your kid,
Not
and
a
I
clue.
make this amount of money, which I had to work to make this amount of money.
She ain't trying to hear none of
That
that.
doesn't matter to you?
I don't feel like I'm asking somebody on the first date to bring a W-2 to the table. So I wouldn't
No,
feel like
you're not, but you're just telling me right now, if a man didn't make 6 figures, don't even reach out to you. So at the door, you're not giving a man a shot if he doesn't make more than 100K. And I think, and I'm not saying that you won't get this man, but you already X'd out men who basically, your baby daddy couldn't even meet those requirements, and he got a baby out of you.
right. We live and learn, but I see what you're saying.
Ooh, child, you the principal too. Let's keep going. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm in my jammies because it's nighttime.
Okay. All
Why
right.
she hold her hands like that?
Bitch, you know that ain't in your house. Bitch, that ain't your waist. Bitch, that ain't your ass. That ain't your titties. Bitch, them ain't your eyes. Them ain't your eyelashes. Bitch, them ain't your nails. Bitch, who is you? Bitch, is them even your knees, bitch? Bitch, is them your knees or them, or them somebody else's knees, bitch?
Okay. Jessica, what's the age range you would date? You're 30.
I would have to say 35 to 55.
Okay. 35 to 55. Could he have kids already?
I prefer not, but one at max.
One at max? Boy, you prefer a man with no kids too?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight. He got to make 100K,
hmm
provide for you and your 7-year-olds, and he should also not have kids.
Correct.
I need these chicks,
Why
man.
would that man do that?
Oh my goodness. Oh no, dog.
I just feel like the person that's for me is going to provide for me and my child, and it's going to be about us as a unit and not anything outside of that.
Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
You're killing us with this.
Well, yeah,
Now,
that
just
was the
be
child's father's job to do that. That was the deal you're supposed to make with him. So now you're asking a man who never had a kid to make that deal with you, and you're saying if he had a kid, you wouldn't even do in return for him.
preference wise, I wouldn't want nobody that had a child. I mean, if they got a child, okay.
Queen, and you're not even qualified to be even dealing with me. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby.
But preference wise, perfect, ideal. I wouldn't want nobody that had a child.
Can you explain to me why you don't want a man with a child?
I feel like that would come with too much drama.
So you wouldn't date yourself?
No.
Well, at least there you have it. aware. She doesn't
She's
want
not
her.
aware. She's
Opposite of
not
her.
aware.
She would not date herself. So if there is a man that's willing to date her, even though she wouldn't date herself, she wants you to date her. Do you understand how that sounds, Jessica?
Mhm.
How does that sound to you?
Like a stupid woman.
Like literally, let's have a girl. Let's have girl talk. Let's have girl talk. Help me understand how that makes sense to you. If you literally wouldn't make the deal you're asking another person to make, how does that make sense?
If you're asking ideally what I want, it's just what I want. And if I can't get what I want, then I'll just be by
I
myself.
understand that, but
Boy, she lucky I couldn't get this
but
one
still
off.
help me answer this question directly. How does it make sense to ask a man to accept something that you would not accept yourself?
It's just what I want. I mean, I don't have no other answer for you.
No, you're a principal. You are educated. You don't get to a principal about being educated. That's a simple, basic answer. I want you to use your thought process right now and really answer this. We're not going to glide over this because you're intelligent. You don't become a principal without being intelligent. I'm really am trying to understand your mind. It can't just be that's what I want. How do you expect somebody to accept something that you would not accept?
Just because I am in the predicament that I am in right now, where I have a child, where the father has not done what they're supposed to do, allegedly, then that doesn't mean that I can't aspire to have the perfect fairy tale life. I'm
Perfect
still seeking
fairy
it.
tale life.
So you want to live in fairy tale?
What kind of
Okay, that's
dumb
fine.
beast?
Before I even get to the fairy tale, you don't think that it's unfair to require a man to take care?
This chick is really crazy. That's the shot I need right there. That's the shot I need right there. 100K. She need 100K to be with a man. And I mean, she didn't just killed it with this fairy tale stuff. And that's what she in. She in fairy tale in her mind. She's in a fairy tale.
Care your child when if he had a kid, you wouldn't be willing to love on their child.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't be willing to love on their child.
But you
You
said
just
Preference
that you
said
wise,
that.
I
prefer a
just
man with
don't.
no
I just
kids.
correct.
So you want to have more kids.
I do.
She is one of the most selfish women I've seen on this show in a long time. You know, I mean, I just think she's just way out of reality, way out of reality.
Okay, I'm okay. Now back to fairy tale. So if this man never comes along, you're fine with just you and your child for the rest of your life.
I am.
Yeah, and that's what Kevin Samuel said. If they gotta do the same thing, or and it doesn't make their life easier, they would rather be alone and ride the cock carousel. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because later in this video, this lady gonna say some stuff, man, and Kendra gonna press down on her. And I wish Kendra would press on more people like this. But y'all finish checking this out.
Okay. Did I ask you your last relationship?
Little man say he
No,
thirsty.
you didn't.
When
Go
was
get
your
him
last
something.
relationship, honey?
2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
2 years ago.
All right. So are you
That's
on
a
a
lie.
celibacy journey?
That's a
I
lie.
am.
Until when?
That's a
Until
lie.
my husband.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
Just what I thought. Just what I thought. Just okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we have to make 100K. That's our preference. If he makes less, don't even reach out. Prefers a man with no kids. Prefers a man with no kids. And he will not have sex with you until your wedding night.
Correct.
I don't think I even did this in 2025. Here's your man, Jessica. Here is it. This is the only man on the planet that is going to sign up for that deal. You got the first paper man of 2025.
I'll take it. I mean, ain't none of the like.
You gonna have to take it. Give me the address because this is the closest you gonna get to the man you just told me about.
Oh
Give
man.
me. I can email it. I'll scan it and
Queen,
email
you
it.
know, and you're not even
Invite me to the
qualified to be
wedding.
dealing with me.
I'll be waiting
I'm
on
not
the email.
interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby.
I think this. I think. Listen. I pray.
Damn.
I'm not saying.
All up in
No,
my
I am saying. If you meet a good man that's willing to love on your child, not a bum. I'm not talking about a bum.
What the hell is
No bums. But a man that's willing to love on you and your child, and let's just say he don't make 100K. Let's say he has a child himself. You should give that man a chance. Because I think you'll be waiting on this man to the end of time. I don't think the man you told me
Queen,
is
you know,
end
and
of
you're
time.
not even qualified to be even dealing with me.
You don't
Until
qualify.
I'm
then,
not
email me
interested
him
in.
right there.
You got more hair on your
Okay, well,
arms
let's
than me,
have just
baby.
one more question.
Okay.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
He wouldn't.
I am everything that a man wants, but they just got to come
Oh, I gotta stop
correct.
this. She everything a man wants. She everything a man wants. What? Men in prison? Men that's got life in prison? Because out here in the free world, you're not. I can promise you that. I mean, the things that she is saying, you know, she over the way they look. She want them to be a little ugly. It got to make 100K. Got to hit on this because he's the ultimate delusional, a delusionalist. You know what I mean? This is crazy. This is really crazy talk. Crazy talk. And this is why these women are chronically single. When I say chronically single, I mean chronically single. Man, get up out of here. Get out of here.
Well, okay, give us. You gotta tell us what are the everythings a man wants.
I cook, I clean, I am a natural nurturer. Um,
Okay, ladies. Can I tell y'all about being a natural nurturer? That shit is for your child. I don't need no nurturing. I don't need nurturing. Come on, man, knock it off.
it's just a one stop shop. You don't have to go nowhere else.
She a one-stop shop
Okay.
of
We got some paid
aggravation.
questions. Do you want the paid
Of
questions? Oh, wait, I
aggravation.
skipped over some things. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
She don't have none.
Ooh,
She
being
don't
too
have none.
independent. Um, mm, what else? No, you put me on the spot with that one.
You never thought about your 3 flaws?
No?
She don't have none. She perfect.
You're a principal?
Yes.
Like you're responsible for children.
Yes. I got too much other stuff to be worried about and to be worried about my flaws. I'm gonna take it one step at a time in therapy. And
Oh,
right
you're in
now
therapy.
I am. And right now we working on the one that I just said. So
Okay.
me yeah.
All right. So here's the paid questions. Here we go. I'm not gonna read them all, so stop sending money. Um. Wait. Someone said her baby just asked for something to drink, and she didn't acknowledge her kid.
She got a Stanley sitting right next to her. She fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have a daughter. I said son earlier. Okay.
It's okay.
Um. Delusion is an all-time. Delusion is an all-time high, and baby, you not fine enough to be this picky. Good
Mm-mm.
night.
Not at
Good
all.
night.
Not at all.
Divine photos. Where has living in La La Land gotten you? No man with any
Single.
common sense is taking this deal. Know the
Single.
difference between abstinence and celibate. You are abstinent.
She don't even know what he's talking about. Principal.
This one said delusional AF. Have you ever dated the man of her dreams? Fairy tale. Have you ever dated the man you described?
I have.
Stop
What
lying.
happened with him?
I wasn't ready.
Man, stop
You
all
was
the damn
so you met a
lying.
man. Okay, he made 6 figures.
Mm-hmm.
He
Lie.
had no kids.
Correct.
He
Lie.
wanted to be with you and not have sex until marriage.
Correct.
That's a
When did you
damn
meet
lie.
this man?
That was about 4
Now she trying to make it up. Now she making it up. Now Hannah, what? I don't care how good of a guy you are and how non-sexual of a guy you are. Ain't no man in the world gonna be playing with no broad like this, a broad like this, for no 18 months without sex. 18 months without sex. Ain't gonna happen. Get over yourself. I just don't like when they lie like this. This. Hold on a second. Where my slap at? Yeah, because I ended up. She lucky. I ended up moving all my stuff around. That's why. Oh, here we go.
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
I wish she can get every one of them too for all that lying.
Oh, are you all right?
Larry!
Slap that face. No, nobody watching this video will leave that. Man was with her for 18 months and they do nothing. But on the other side of that, y'all check the rest of the video out. Check this out. This is gonna tick you off.
4 years ago.
You said you've been abstinent for 2 years.
Right.
Called
But
it a
4 years
lie.
ago, you wasn't abstinent.
Right.
So why did you say yes when I said he would be willing to
Look
pay
how
you for
she
sex?
breathing.
That wasn't your rule then.
That wasn't the same person. You in my business. The math ain't mathing.
No, your math's not mathing. You told
I
me.
know. I just said you in my business. Next question.
I'm in your business because we're trying to.
She lying.
Listen, the truth is easy to tell.
She trying to
So
start
you
a
said
fight.
that you met this man, and your 3 requirements
Stupid.
was make at least 6 figures, no kids, and no sex until you get married. We said, have you ever met this man? You said yes. You said 4 years ago.
In her
But you've only
head.
been celibate for 2 years. So
Liar.
that 3rd requirement wasn't even there 4 years ago, according to what you told us.
Correct, because the person that I was 4 years ago and the person that I was 2 years ago are not the same one.
Right. So therefore, the answer is you never met a man that was willing to do all 3.
Never
if you're going
did.
back to that man.
I never had sex. I never had sex with that man
How long did you date that man?
for about a year and a half.
Man, get up on
So you
that.
dated a man for a year and a half
Man, get your
and
stupid.
never had sex with him.
Correct.
Man, get your stupid.
Why did you date him for a year? So
People stupid,
okay, you
man.
didn't have sex because you didn't like him?
Stupid.
I wouldn't say it wasn't because I didn't like him. I was just trying to see what else was there besides a physical connection.
Okay, but here's the deal. 4 years ago, you didn't have sex with him, but you had sex with somebody else because you said your celibacy just began 2 years ago. So
Right.
as you was dating him, you was sleeping with somebody else?
Correct, because it's called dating. We weren't in a relationship.
It's
Yeah, because
called
you didn't
dating.
like him. This is what it comes down to. So the
Cock
man
carousel
that,
is
the man
is
that
real.
I don't know what he lacked, but he made 6 figures. Right? You're telling you.
Right.
I'm going for what you told me.
I thought you were going down the list. Okay.
Kevin Samuels also said that if somebody will have sex with them, they'll stay single the rest of their lives. But it's gonna stop at some point. It's gonna stop because see when a little bit of looks go away and the body is beat to hell. A lot of times they start getting their mind right. I'll take anybody. Give me anybody off the street. I'll take him. He's sleeping on the street. I'll take him. Yeah, because you ain't got nothing else. And this young lady is sitting up here doing all this lying. And I mean, you making yourself look bad. You're really making yourself look bad. Now shut it up pretty soon because you're gonna tear yourself up. And this thing gonna be seen by a lot of people, especially people you work with. So you better just get ready to get off this call.
No, he made 6 figures. You're saying yes, and he
Some
had no
compulsive
kids.
liar.
Correct.
And while he was dating you for a year and a half, you was sleeping with another person.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
So the
goodness.
person you was sleeping with, did he not make 6 figures?
Of course not.
That's irrelevant.
It is. No, it's not.
There you go.
Because the point of the matter is, we're about to prove that you will have sex with a man that doesn't make 6 figures.
Yeah.
You will have
It's called
you will have a
dating.
baby by a man who doesn't make 6 figures. But now you got these other requirements of a man that you've never met. So
Ain't gonna
that
happen.
guy must have didn't make 6 figures that you were sleeping with while the 6-figure guy was dating you.
But it's called dating. You can't talk to
But
most
okay,
people
it's
while
called
you're
dating.
dating.
But I want you to understand, the first of the question is this: you lied. You never met a man that had all those 3 that wanted to be with you. So that's a lie.
How is that a lie?
Because you haven't described. You just said this man
Look how
you
you
was
breathing.
dating.
Look how you
Of
breathing.
course, he had 6 figures, whatever. But you didn't like that guy
Look how
because
she breathing.
you were sleeping with somebody else. So if
Two
this guy
Look how
things
had
she
can be
breathing.
true.
all these things that you had, you didn't like him, so you didn't want to have sex with him. So you went to have sex with a guy who did not make 6 figures.
Okay.
Or tell me if I'm wrong. Did the guy you were sleeping with,
You
did he have
are
6?
wrong. I feel
Okay,
like two
okay,
things.
so
Two
the
things.
guy that you were sleeping with made 6 figures. Made 6 figures.
Two things can be true at the same
I'm just,
time.
well, you just help me. I mean, the guy that you was sleeping with while you was dating the guy you said that had all this stuff, did he make 6 figures?
Yes.
Why couldn't you be with him?
I didn't want to be with him. You can date and more than one thing can be done,
Why?
can
How
be
come
true
the
at the
first
same
time you said
time.
it was irrelevant? Why'd you say it was irrelevant
Because
the
you
first
said
time?
asking me the same question.
No, I wasn't. I was asking about the guy that was able to have sex with you while the other guy who dated you for a year and a half couldn't.
Personal preference.
What's the address?
Send it over, Kendra.
What is the address, girl? Listen, you got a lot of paid questions. I can't get to all these paid questions, people, but Sam Major said, childish, delusional, selfish. You don't get better than your child's father.
There you go.
You paid $10 to send that? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
If one of your students struck a teacher and you asked the student why he did it, would you accept I don't know for an answer?
If one of your students. Say that again.
I think it's a riddle. If one of your students struck a teacher and you asked the student why he did it, would you accept I don't know for an answer?
It depends. Does the child have needs?
What?
I don't know.
What?
Mr. Patrick said, this mindset is insane to me. They should call her just hilarious because I'm cracking up at the delusion.
You don't understand that one either.
I
Is she a
think, let me, oh
principal?
wait, this one says, no. All right, I think we're done with the questions. Why
Okay.
we did the why would a guy be lucky to be with you? Are you on the dating app, Jess?
I am not. My friend actually put me up to come onto your show. I didn't know you had an app.
Well, you should cut your friend out after. She set you up. She set you up. She set you up. And she set you up. But Jess, you're gonna be a highlight. So I mean, it's pretty much everything I said they're gonna say, but it's already good. All right, download the dating app if you want. So let's repeat. Over 6 figures. No kids is preference. I think she'll negotiate that, but the preference is no kids. And no sex until she gets married.
Correct.
Okay.
Add my friend. She's in the waiting room, the one that set me up.
What's her friend in the waiting room? I'm gonna go get her right now. What's her name?
Tree.
Trees?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna get Trees. Okay. Wait, I don't see her in the waiting room. I don't see Trees. Let me get Kyra first, because I think I told Kyra I was gonna get her next. I
Okay.
got a lot of people in the waiting room tonight, but Trees. No, actually she's up next. Trees? Okay, she's right there. I'll get her right now. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye, baby. Ooh, child. Ooh, child.